What's up, guys? My name is Aaron Vrabel. I am, Vrabes, and this is Daryl Payne. He is R1 Maniac, and this is our very first time doing an NFL preview for Week 1. Yes, we're a little bit late. It is a Friday night. Really? You're gonna shoot that shit at me? Oh my god.
You're ready to be talking.
Wow. Okay. Alright. Anyways. This is our very first time. We are giving it a shot. We're gonna talk about the game that happened on Thursday, which was yesterday. And then we're gonna talk about the games that are coming up, which is Week 1, so we have a full slate of games. Daryl, what are you drinking tonight?
Tonight is going to be 805. Nice blonde ale.
Yeah, trash. Okay. I got Hackefischen Stankes. Here you go. German beer. I think. Yeah. So some type of foreign beer. Anyways.
You're talking.
Oh, well, fuck me, right? Okay. Anyways. Trash.
Trash. You're right underneath the corner. Well, I can't do anything about that.
Okay, let's see what I got. I got the boom.
So once we get started, we're gonna start off with the game that we've already played, Texans Chiefs. We're gonna kind of hit on some highlights, what we saw, what we think about the game, and things of that nature.
Right. Okay. So let's just start off. The Chiefs were the world champions last year.
Yep. And
as much as I hate to say it, they looked like the world champions yesterday. The Texans looked, in my opinion, looked extremely sloppy. The first, I'd say the first 4 drives or so. Mm-hmm. I remember Deshaun Watson was thrown behind his receivers. Mm-hmm. I have David Johnson as my running back in fantasy.
Okay.
Yeah, he fucked me like 2 years ago. Maybe it was last year. I don't know. But I had David Johnson. He did score me a touchdown this game. But every single thing about the Texans' offense screamed, we needed preseason. But then you get to the Chiefs, and the Chiefs were hitting. It was almost like they were right back in the Super Bowl.
Okay, I kind of agree. I agree with you on the Chiefs aspect, but what I don't agree with was it the Chiefs being mid-season form or looking like the world champs that they are, or was it just the fact that the Texans were so bad that it made the Chiefs look like they were that good?
You know, that's a good question. Personally, as somebody that's, I've always admired Andy Reid. Mm-hmm. And anytime Andy Reid has a lot of time to figure out a team, I guess you would. There's a podcast called the Pick Six Podcast. Mm-hmm. It's Will Brinson, CBS Sports. They always go Andy Reid off the bye. Andy Reid off the bye. Anytime Andy Reid has a lot of time to figure out an offense, mm-hmm. his team seems to do extremely well. Mm-hmm. My personal opinion is the game would have been a lot closer if there was a preseason because the Texans looked sloppy. I saw at least 5 drops from the Texans receivers mm-hmm. that Deshaun Watson threw it in the perfect spot where only the Texans receiver could get it, mm-hmm. and the Texans dropped the ball.
Game too.
Oh shit!
we're both losing, but we're both doing trash. It's my turn. You skipped it. You got to skip because you wasted all your time.
That sucks. Sorry. So we're talking about the game. It's Week 1 of the NFL. Like, it's amazing. It's been a long time coming. 2020 has been kind of shitty.
Yeah, for sure.
Almost got you. But Tyreek Hill, honestly, what I saw from the game, he didn't do shit.
No, he didn't do much at all.
Right. No, but I don't know who number 11 is on the Chiefs. He had a game, at least from what I saw.
Who knows?
Patrick Mahomes, I saw him. As much as I just talked up number 11, but now I'm going to sound really silly because Patrick Mahomes. There was one play where he looked like midseason form, where he ran left. He ran to the left. He threw to the middle of the field. So he's running to the left. He throws to the middle of the field, and he hits number 11 directly in the face. Okay. And what did number 11 do in the end zone? Dropped it.
Yeah. Okay. DeMarcus Robertson is number 11 for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay. But Patrick Mahomes looked like he was mid-season form. As much as I hate to say,
I can't disagree with that though. I definitely absolutely cannot disagree with that. He did look good. He looked like the Patrick Mahomes that everybody talks about. He's the $500 million man or whatever his ridiculous amount of his contract was.
Imagine that. Can you imagine having that much money? Holy shit! Oh
when he signed that contract, I was like, let's see if he holds up to his end of the deal, like every other rookie out of their rookie contract. And it is what it is. I consider that I didn't take that game neither here nor there. I don't really take most first week games that way.
I can agree with that. A lot of times a team in week one will not look anything like a team when they're in week 4, 5, 6, 7. Especially this year with no preseason, no OTAs. Like there's a lot that goes into it.
You probably won't even see mid-season form as we know it until week 9.
Right.
Well, that's still mid-season, so I'll say about week 14. To be honest.
Anyways, I'm done talking about our division rival.
Yeah.
I'm just like, they're good. We can't deny they're good. We played in week 2. I say we move on.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let's go to the first game of the season. How about Eagles versus the
Washington.
Don't not say it.
No, I said Washington football team.
Okay, Washington football club. No, football team. Okay.
Whatever.
Washington football team. This is year 2 for Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah.
Eagles have, of course, Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
Wentz is hurt every single year. But you know what? It's week 1.
Yeah.
What does that mean? He's healthy.
He's healthy.
Am I right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
One second, I'm about to smash you right here.
Yeah, okay. Nope. Well played, sir. Well played.
Oh, thank you. You know what my favorite part about this matchup is Deshaun Jackson. He may be 35 years old. I don't even know how old he is, but I feel like he's been around since I was a kid. He is back with the Eagles.
True. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. The problem is whoever is under center with whether it's Carson Wentz or whoever else, they got to get it to him.
True.
After a new trade, I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, true, but Washington. They don't have a receiving core.
No, they don't have anything.
They got rid of Josh Norman this year. Josh Norman was their number 1 cornerback. And I believe it was this year they got rid of him.
Yeah.
But Josh Norman's gone. Who does Washington have? And let's be honest, does anybody really want them to even win? Does the NFL want them to win? Are they going to get any good calls from referees?
That's very subjective. Is however it plays out, I don't know, but that's pretty subjective.
Smashed right there. Oh, double smash. I personally for this game I got the Eagles winning, not by a lot because Dwayne Haskins did play okay last year, but I believe. With a healthy team, Carson Wentz is healthy, at least for this week.
Yeah.
We'll revisit this next week.
Yeah, seriously. But
I believe that the Eagles are going to win, and they're going to win by at least 10 points. And that's my prediction.
Eagles by 10. Okay. I would agree with the Eagles winning. I'll go with the Eagles winning as well. But I don't give them. I don't see a 10-point spread. I'll probably give them maybe a 7. 7 with I'll say about with how the offense. I mean how the league is now. I'll probably give it probably about a 45-point over under.
45 points total. So you're talking like a 21-24 game.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah.
I you know what?
That's just me. That's just me throwing numbers out there. To be honest with you, because I don't know too much about the Washington club at all.
You're right.
So I mean, we'll see. I didn't do too much research on them.
Something to also think about is they've had a lot of distractions this year.
Yeah, very.
2020 has already been a shit show.
Yeah,
I mean, we know it's been a shit show, and now they got people telling them that they need to change their name.
Yeah.
Like, I get changing the name is not the end all. Oh! Come on. Shit. Okay. I know changing the name. Wait. Oh my god, it bounces forever! I know changing the name is not the end all be all, but with changing your name comes a lot of distractions.
It does, because they have to deal with it.
But you know what? It's week 1. Any shit can happen, right?
Very true. Oh man, landed right in front of you, but I picked the back roller.
Let's go to another 10 a.m. game. 10 a.m. Pacific time.
So we got the Dolphins and Patriots next. This should be good.
We got Cam Newton. Cam Newton. Now, is he going to be the 2019 Cam Newton where he's injured, his throwing shoulder? He had to throw it. Cam Newton had to change his entire throwing motion. Last year.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, that is crazy to me. Can you imagine? You made it to the NFL. You made it to high school. You were a star in high school. Woo! I got like 12 points. You were the star in high school with your throwing motion. You're a star in college with your throwing motion. You're a star in the NFL with your throwing motion. Excuse me?
Directed.
Excuse me. And now you have to change your entire throwing motion. Guess what? He was trash last year.
Yes, he was. He's been trash for the past. I mean, he had some games that he showed his skill, but he's been trash for the past. I dare to say 5 years.
5 years. I can't argue with that much, but at the same time, was it 2015? They made the Super Bowl.
True.
So it is 2020, 5 years, 2015.
Okay, 4.
But at the same time, that was the year that he made a business decision. What does Deion Sanders always say? Make a business decision.
Yeah, true.
So he made a business decision to knock over that fumble against the Broncos in the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. And honestly, I believe that's going to be his legacy until he proves otherwise. He has the perfect coach for it, though.
He has a coach for it. He has a... Yeah... I won't say he has a team for it because he still don't have anybody to throw to. I mean...
not Danny Amendola.
That's
like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Shoot, what's his name? Edelman. Julian Edelman.
He's old too.
He is, but he's still producing. He's basically the Welker of their team right now.
Okay. I can't deny that.
Seriously? Oh, grenade ran on top of me and did nothing.
Oh,
I'm stopped, baby.
Oh man, I need to learn these weapons.
I believe this is the make or break year for Bill Belichick because, in my personal opinion, I know this is very controversial, but Tom Brady. Here I go. Tom Brady was a system quarterback of Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick is the best head coach of all time. Anytime Tom Brady missed a game, they did not miss a beat. They went 11-5 with Matt Castle. I attended a Charger game in Qualcomm Stadium. Yes, we beat them, but we won 5 losses. They won 11 games with Matt Castle. He went to the Chiefs. Trash. Complete utter freaking trash.
I agree with that. And yes, Tom Brady is a systems quarterback, and he had the best systems coach ever, who has the best system for anybody in the game with Bill Belichick. But Tom Brady Belichick didn't do all those wins and all those rings on his own. Tom Brady definitely had the skill to bring Belichick's system to the forefront.
You know what?
I'm not a Brady fan. I'm a Brady hater. So I'm just saying.
I can't argue against you. I may disagree to an extent because of my belief that Bill Belichick is the GOAT. But you know what? This is the year that we find out.
Yeah, true.
Brady is 42 I believe. 42 years old. Tom Brady is with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers now, and we will see how he does.
He still has Gronk with him.
He does. He has Mike Evans. You know what? We'll get to that game.
Yeah, okay.
But at the same time, Bill Belichick has lost how many starters? 5. He's lost 5. Oh, shit. Boom! Oh, that was going to kill you if it wasn't for the black hole. Bill Belichick lost 5 starters from the Patriots.
He did.
And if he's able to win, to me that cements... If he's able to win his division against the likes of the Bills, that cements him as the greatest of all time, and there's nobody that can argue with that. But we won't know until the end of the season.
I definitely can accept that and agree with that.
You know what? We've been talking all this time about... the Patriots. What about the Dolphins?
Let's see.
They got Tua Tagovailoa, but guess what?
Yeah.
He's injured.
Yeah, and he's a rookie. He was great.
He is a rookie.
He was great in college, but this ain't college ball. And just
you're gonna get hit a lot harder, that's for sure.
Yeah, you gotta hit a lot harder. Everybody's faster. You got people that are really trying to rip your head off. So he has to get used to that first. So yes, in college, the dude was the man. I have yet to see him. How many great quarterbacks came out of college and flopped in the NFL?
I'll tell you a Charger one.
No, well, yeah.
Shall we say his name? Starts with an R.
Oh, man.
First name R, last name L. Nah. Okay, we'll leave that one alone.
Leave that one alone for now.
I was 11 years old when he was drafted.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I was 11 years old when he was drafted. So fuck off. I will say this though, Tua Tagovailoa does not have any weapons around him. Because I can't name one starting Dolphins receiver, and that's rare for me with any NFL team. So even if he's healthy and he plays a little bit later, he has his work cut out for him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I hate to say this because it's probably been the case for the past decade. But right now, they have that build season, but they've been building for how long now, you know what I mean? And they just can't find, to be honest with you, they can't find that leader. That's what Miami's problem is. They can't find that leader on the field. And do you believe Tua is that leader? I believe that he can be.
If he can stay healthy?
If he can stay healthy, because, look how he rallied. I won't say rally, but look how he got his team around him in college.
Can you not kill me? Okay.
1-0.
I see how it is.
All right, so what's your prediction for the Dolphins Patriots?
So I believe here's the thing. It's in Miami. Last year, the Dolphins, with Ryan Fitzpatrick, the same quarterback they got now, beat the Patriots in Miami. I saw a funny YouTube video of some trash ass Dolphins fan. I'm sorry, not Dolphins. Patriots fans. Sorry, Patriots fans. Talking so much shit to all the Dolphins fans. I mean, the Dolphins are like one win at that point. And this Patriots fan who's probably, he looked like he hasn't been old enough to ever see a losing season by the Patriots. He's talking all this shit, and the Dolphins make I believe they they were returning a kick. They did a couple laterals backwards, and they returned it for a touchdown in the very last second. Gronkowski looked like a stupid shit. Like it was amazing. I believe that's the game.
It was.
And historically, the Patriots have had issues
in Miami.
Just like all teams have issues in Miami.
Yeah.
It's weird. They don't have issues in Tampa Bay. They don't have issues in Jacksonville. They just have issues in Miami. It's week 1. I'm sorry. I'm a Bill Belichick believer, so I believe the Patriots are going to win.
Okay.
That's my personal. How about you? What do you think?
In my honest opinion, I would say Patriots for no other reason than Bill Belichick. Yeah, I liked Cam Newton when he first started, and I liked him years later. I mean, I respect the guy as a quarterback, but
I just invited you to a game.
Oh. Why'd you leave?
Oh, did I leave? I'm sorry.
But I do not have faith in Cam Newton right now, but I will give the nod to the Patriots.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Cam Newton's probably one hit away from just retiring.
Yeah.
That dude is like pretty much broken. Here, I'll invite you again.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's an old rivalry. NFC.
Oh yeah.
Packers versus Vikings. Fucking Aaron Rodgers versus the Kirk.
Yeah,
Cousins.
The Kirk.
What's your view on this game?
Okay, so we got 2 old quarterbacks. One is an elite quarterback, and one I believe should be an elite quarterback because Kirk Cousins is no joke.
Well, I mean, he kind of milked the franchise system.
He did.
He got that big contract.
He did.
But what has he done to be elite?
I guess I'm a fanboy of Kirk Cousins. I just put it that way. I ain't gonna. I don't know. Something about him is just. I like him.
Okay.
He's my underdog story, pretty much. There's something about him that he's gonna. I don't want that weapon. Now you got me all discombobulated.
Yeah. Bring up a little bit of Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Overrated. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did I say it?
No, he's not overrated. But I like Kirk Cousins, but at the same time, Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. He as of lately has been a little injury prone, but even coming off an injury, I think he takes it over Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. So Aaron Rodgers, in my opinion, is the greatest of all time quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen him make throws that I've never seen. I'm a big old Philip Rivers homer, and I've seen. Sorry, I've seen Aaron Rodgers make these throws that no other quarterback has made. Everybody's on Patrick Mahomes, the no-look throw. I'm sorry, Aaron Rodgers did it first. There's how many Hail Marys does he have that make it for a game-winning touchdown?
Yeah.
He has a bunch. Do you think it's all luck? No, it's a skill. It's a skill in what he does. I remember seeing that. I think it was against the Bears. Aaron Rodgers while he was getting sacked, threw it like 45 yards to where only his receiver could catch the ball. No other quarterback that I can think of could make that throw. Rivers couldn't make that throw. God bless Rivers. But Rivers could not make that throw.
Rivers can't.
Nobody. Peyton Manning couldn't. Brady couldn't.
Yeah.
But last year, I feel like him and Matt LaFleur, the head coach of the Packers, I feel like they did not have. Maybe they just weren't on the same page. But there was something. There was something wrong. Oh shit! Boom! There was something wrong with the entire chemistry of the Packers last year. I know they made the playoffs, but there was something off.
They could have made it way deeper too.
Right. The Vikings, they lost their nose tackle. You know why I know that? Because the Chargers got it. All Joseph, baby. Daniel Hunter, their star pass rushing defensive end. At least IR to start the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
So there's no home field advantage for either team because there's no fans because of COVID.
Yeah.
But I 100% believe that the Packers are going to win this game for 1, Rodgers the GOAT. 2, there's no home field advantage. So
you never know. With stadiums piping in noise, they may because I know they did some type of science with it.
75 decibel level.
Oh, that's it.
DBs.
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
They're maxed out at a certain amount.
I didn't know that. I was like, well, you got Arrowhead Stadium versus I don't know, freaking. Well, I can't say Buffalo Bills because they get loud too. That was a good game, by the way. but what was I saying? Arrowhead Stadium versus what's a not so Jacksonville. I don't know. I would have thought that they would have tried to pull that quick. I'm like, hey, Arrowhead is louder than Jacksonville, but I guess not. I mean, it makes sense, but still, right?
All right, let's move on. What's next game we on this?
We got Colts Jaguars.
Colts by a million.
Colts by a
million, baby. Colts. Yes. 4 of their 5 starting offensive linemen are on the injury report. But I just read today from Albert Breer, I believe it was, on Twitter, that the Colts, by the way, follow us on UA4 Gaming, UA the number 4 Gaming, on Twitter, that even though 4 out of 5 offensive linemen for the Colts are injured, they're all going to play. And you know how much this pisses me off? Because so many Charger fans did not believe in Rivers.
Yeah.
Last year, even though Rivers has
beat him down, man.
Rivers had no offensive line last year.
Yeah.
So many times he has nothing, but he makes something of it, and people just. Oh, I thought I was gonna do something cool. Yeah. Rivers had nothing to work with, offensive line wise. People trashed him.
Yeah.
Yes, did he throw some bad throws? But yes, he was mind fucked the entire season.
Yeah.
Now, for the first time since maybe like 2009, when Chargers had like Chris Thielman, he has an offensive line.
Yeah, somebody.
Even though they're on the injury report, they're still playing. He has T.Y. Hilton, I believe his tight end.
He was on my fantasy, by the way.
I wanted him so bad. But you know what? Rivers is my quarterback, and we're playing each other week 1. So what does that mean? That means Rivers throws a touchdown. T.Y.
You scored 2.
I get 2. 1 sec. Let me. I gotta calculate this. Yeah.
Nice try. Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, that was pure luck.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Jaguars, on the other hand, they lost their running back, Fournette.
Their safety.
They lost their safety. They lost their star defensive end, Ngakwe. What the heck is his name?
Yeah.
Yes, they have Gardner Minshew. Minshew, by the way, has an awesome mustache. I wish I can grow one, but I can't.
The mustache is just a gimmick. I have not. Gardner Minshew, yeah, he made some great plays last season. What, in 4 games it was that he played?
I don't know exactly how many games, but he made a lot of good plays. But yeah, Rivers is going to destroy the heck out of the Jaguars.
Yeah, because they don't have a defense anymore. They used to be amongst the top last 2 seasons, I think it was, just because of what's his name? Freak is his name? They're Jalen Ramsey.
Right, now he's on the Rams.
Yeah. So.
Funny story about Rivers.
Oh.
When he used to be in San Diego, we used to have our games. We would be tailgating after the game. They gave us an hour and a half to 2 hours tailgate after the games.
Wow, that works.
Well, he drove a big old black. It looked like a Ford F-150.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime we had a big game and we won, he would be signing autographs for the kids. And then as he's exiting the park, the players' parking lot, he would be with his big old horn.
Nice.
Just cheering on the Chargers.
Nice.
Cheering on the fans, and we would cheer him on.
Mm-hmm.
And then afterwards, we would come on. Then afterwards, we would harass the opposing not fans, but the opposing players coming out on their buses, but Rivers was always really all about winning. He's one of the few players where I believe that they truly care about just winning and football. At this point, Rivers has enough money.
Yeah.
He's extremely refreshing, but there's not many players like him.
Yeah, I don't think there's a single player like him.
So what's your prediction for this game?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. There's a few Jaguar fans that I don't like, so that's not the only reason, but that's one of the main reasons why I'm going to say Colts over Jags, because
really, not
certain
people better.
Well, no, I said that's
watch what you say.
I say that.
Watch what you say.
I said that's one of the main reasons. The other main reason, which is the number one reason, is because I know Phillip Rivers is going to walk all over him. That's for sure.
Okay. Next game, Bears Lions. What's your thoughts on this?
Bears Lions. I don't know too much about either right now. I haven't seen too much preseason. So if I was in all honesty, if I was to take a guess right now, I would say Lions, because Mitch Trubisky.
That's all you gotta say. So I'm on the same page. Also, keep in mind, Lions are always good in the beginning of the season. Yeah. Matthew Stafford, for some reason, good in the beginning of the season, trash it later in the season. Yeah. So therefore, I got the Lions also. Yeah. I don't know a ton about both teams. I know the Bears supposedly have a good defense, but I have not researched that myself.
Yeah. I don't believe, even if they do have a decent defense, there's nothing that's gonna help them from Mitch Trubisky.
And you even really ain't worried about Mitch Trubisky?
Yeah.
No.
Not at all.
Anyways, boring game.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the Panthers versus fuck the Raiders. Yeah. Oh, did I say? Oh.
Yeah, you did say that.
You did say that. Shit, it just came out. Alright, so it's Raiders at Panthers. Once again, there's no home field advantage, no fans. But you know what? It doesn't matter when you got Derek Carr as your quarterback. You don't need a home field. You just have to play Derek Carr. Yeah. Check down King.
Derek Carr is the NFL's baby. I know that. But I have faith in Christian McCaffrey.
Well, David Carr predicted them to make the Super Bowl, but David Carr also was a crap quarterback.
Yeah, true.
As much as I hate the Raiders, and Derek Carr is a bitch in my opinion. I have the Raiders winning this one because they got Josh Jacobs. They don't got a defense, but they still got a Derek Carr who can be efficient when he believes that he has protection. The Panthers, until I see Teddy Bridgewater do something with the offense, I can't believe in the Panthers.
Teddy Bridgewater carried the Saints for a little while.
You're correct, but also look at the weapons that the Saints have.
True. Very true.
I believe the Panthers' number one receiver is Robbie Anderson.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Robbie Anderson, in my opinion, is not a number one receiver, but he is the Panthers' number one receiver. So sadly, I have the Raiders beating the Panthers. We're gonna have to hear about this Raider Nation bullshit. But you know what? It'll just be 1 week, and then after that, they'll just be trash.
Yeah. Go back to being the Raiders that we all know they are, including Raiders.
All right, moving on. I don't want to talk about the Raiders winning anymore.
Yeah.
Jets, Bills.
Oh, this is easy. I'm a huge fan of Josh Allen. You know.
Are you really? Why is that?
I mean, I'll be honest. When we went to that game, 2 years ago, 2 seasons ago?
2018.
Yeah,
so
when we went to that game in 2018.
Let's go, Buffalo!
When I saw Josh Allen drag 2 of our secondary guys, I was like, I couldn't say it.
You were a believer?
I was a believer.
You were a believer.
I couldn't say it then, but now I can.
It's a good thing you didn't say it. Fuck you, we're at this game for the Chargers. Come on. Yeah, I feel you.
So I'm gonna go with Bills over Jets for sure. I'll go as far as to say that now that Tom Brady's out of the AFC East, no AFC North. What? Yeah,
AFC East.
East. I'm sorry. Now that Tom Brady's out of the AFC East, Bills is a front runner for taking that.
Absolutely. Of course, we don't know how Cam Newton's going to play. Is he going to be all pro or is he going to be last year's Cam Newton? But yeah, I definitely got the Bills in this game only because their defense is so amazing. I'm not a Josh Allen believer. They do have Stephon Diggs now. Stephon Diggs, if anybody needs a reminder, he's the one that got that caught that amazing last second throw from Case fucking Keenum with the Vikings, I believe, 2 years ago or 3 years ago against the Saints in the playoffs.
It was.
You know, the worst part about this game is that it's Jets at Bills, and we had such a great time in Buffalo with Bills Mafia. Their craziness, just how much they were accepting of us, because we're not really a rival. Charger fans are not really a rival to Buffalo. Yeah. But they accepted us with open arms. I remember we were standing in line for the porta potty because we were downing just beers as we walked, and all I had to say was "fuck Brady and the Patriots," and they're like, "Yeah, you're a star, Blake. Let's go. Let's go, Buffalo." We're like, okay, you know what? Hey, we're not being.
I mean, not to mention, freaking his name, Sean Merriman.
Yeah, Sean Merriman was there. We took shots with him.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I even cheered him, so it was cool. But yeah, definitely Bills have this one because, especially after I read that the Jets starting receivers out for this game.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, this one's
easy call.
Yeah, we both agree on this one. All right, Browns and Ravens. No. Before you say what you guys say, let me just throw it out there. The Browns were one of 2 teams to beat Ravens last year.
True.
And that was under Kitchens. Kitchens was a crap head coach.
Yes, he was. Crap
play caller. I am personally, I'm gonna go on the record of saying it. This is the year because it's typical of NFL teams. Usually by the 3rd to 4th year, they figure out these running quarterbacks. I think the Ravens, they're still going to make the playoffs, but they're not going to have the season they had last year. And Lamar Jackson will be figured out because defensive coordinators in the NFL are paid millions for a reason.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield, I believe, is going to have a bounce back year.
He's going to turn around. I do agree with that, and I'm a OU supporter.
Okay.
So Baker Mayfield is top tier for me. So is Kyler Murray. Even Jalen Hurts. So I'm an OU supporter. So
Jalen Hurts may want to just like pretend that one never existed and just take that back, you know?
Yeah. But with that being said, I do believe the Browns made some big changes. I mean, some big additions to their depth. So I'm not going to say that the Ravens are going to smoke check the Browns, but this ain't the year. This ain't the year that defensive coordinators figure out.
This is not, or this is?
This is not the year that defensive coordinators figure them out. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, you know what? We'll revisit this. Let's say the quarter mark of the season.
Okay.
We'll see where the Ravens are at.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see where Lamar Jackson's production is, and we'll see who's right on this. But I remember I called this with Kaepernick.
Yeah.
And 49er fans were up my ass about, Kaepernick is the man. Kaepernick is it.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? He kind of fell off a cliff.
Yeah, he did.
But somehow he's an 81 in Madden. Anyways, I
That's
digress.
a different story.
Yeah. Go, what is that, 12 points above Tyrod Taylor, obviously. Yeah. Anyways. Alright, Seahawks, Falcons. I just want to start this off with saying that per Vegas, 89% of the bets are on the Seahawks winning.
Really?
I'm not sold. The Seahawks don't have a home field advantage this year.
They don't have that 12 man.
COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't have 12 in them.
Right. So they don't have a home field advantage. Their defense is not the Legion of Boom anymore. It's just the Seahawks who have a home field. Now they don't have a home field.
Mm-hmm.
I will say though, I will never take anything away from Russell Wilson. He has DK Metcalf.
Mm-hmm.
Carson is his running back.
Mm-hmm.
I would never doubt Russell Wilson, but I'm just trying to say that the Falcons every other year they are good. I have no reason.
Matty Ice is Matty
Ice. Yes, I have no reason to defend this view. Besides, every other year the Falcons are good, and this is the other year. So that means probably the Falcons are going to the Super Bowl. And not because I believe it, but just because it's like every other year.
Okay. What I would say to that is I don't disagree with the Seahawks not having a Legion of Boom anymore. Mm-hmm. But their defense is insane this year. I cannot remember who they. Oh my God, who did they pick up? They have a stacked defense.
You gonna shoot at me?
No,
or what?
Crap. Maybe I should. You see, you got me talking about defenses and
Yeah, I totally forget.
It's your shot.
Yeah, because you didn't shoot.
Yeah, whatever.
Had the earthquake your ass.
But like I was saying, alright, that's fine. I just fortify myself back up and we'll be good.
Okay.
But they do have a good defense this year, according to
you think so?
Predictions.
Okay.
And I believe those predictions, and I believe I mean they've always had a top tier defense. But
have they really, or has it been the mystique of the Legion of Boom from multiple years ago?
I would say that they really do. Me personally, I would say that they really do. But as far as who will win this game, you got Seahawks defense and against the Falcons with Matty Ice, who is hit or miss sometimes, but he's clutch. I mean, I won't say he's clutch, but he's solid.
Well, I'm going strictly off the other year. You gonna shoot me? I already missed my turn.
Okay.
But yes, he's hit or miss, but he's hit or miss every other year, and this is the other year.
Yeah.
I know there's no science behind it, but it's just.
I'm just out of sheer.
Don't talk to me.
Who's who?
Do not talk to me. That's two.
But out of just picking one team, I'm going with the Seahawks for sure. Just because of defense. Julio Jones has been for 2 years straight.
Well, you know
he has ruined my fantasy for 2 years straight because I believed in him 3 years ago.
Well, because we did not draft him, he's gonna have a breakout game.
True.
I'm going with the Falcons strictly because most of the bettors are going. I mean, it sounds conspiracy theorist. Most of the bettors are going with the Seahawks, 89%, according to a tweet that I saw. And Vegas rarely loses, so I believe Falcons are going to win. And it was a 2-point spread.
Okay.
So unless Falcons win by a safety,
yeah, sure.
Most likely they're going to win outright.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
That's my opinion. Oh, should we go on to the next game?
Next game.
What's the next game, Daryl?
This is the good old Chargers versus the Bengals.
Bungles? What? You know what? This ain't even going to be like, for the average football fan, it's not going to be entertaining because it's going to be a smackdown by Joey Bosa, Melvin Ingram, Linval Joseph, Casey Hayward.
Yeah, the ASAP is back and they're real. Even without Derwin James right now.
Well, so, you know what? We already know we both believe that the Chargers are going to win.
Yes.
Granted, yes, there's no game film on the new rookie quarterback, Joe Burrow, but you know rookie quarterbacks at 0-51. First round, like the very number one overall pick starting day one, they're 0-51. Yes, Chargers are a trend breaker too. They like to break trends and lose stupid shit games like this. But I gotta try to be objective. AJ Green is playing. He hasn't played a game for I believe 2 years. That's very impressive. But guess what? Geno Atkins is out for this game. Our center is out, and I'm okay with that. That means Feeney is starting as center. Our left guard is going to be Lamp. That's what we wanted back in 2017 when these guys were first introduced to the team when they were first drafted. I just believe that our defense is going to be too much for Joe Burrow week one. We have a secondary that's improved by Chris Harris. Yes, Derwin James hurts. Losing him hurts. He is such a Swiss Army knife on the defense.
He is.
But
absolutely,
we have these players that can fit in. Nasir Adderley. Nasir Adderley is amazing he's amazing at coverage. I believe the X factor in this game defensively is going to be you have a jersey for him, Desmond King.
Oh, Desmond
King
really
is going to be the X factor for this game. He had an off year last year, but he had 2 good seasons before that.
He did.
I believe Desmond King is going to be. There's going to be a big play in this game by Desmond King.
Okay. That's
going to really differentiate our defense.
Okay.
That's my opinion. What's yours?
Okay, so I like our defenses, but I don't have too much to say about it because you pretty much covered it, and I don't disagree with it. What I can say is I'm giving Tyrod Taylor the benefit of the doubt because he does protect the ball. That's one thing that I can say about him that is very, very good about his performance when it comes to playing the game.
I agree, but he's also not going to push the ball down the field.
He's not going to push the ball down the field, but that's why you got somebody like Hunter Henry or Ezekiel Elliott out of the backfield.
Ezekiel Elliott? Who the fuck are you talking about?
Austin, I'm sorry.
Take that jersey off.
I'm sorry.
Take it off.
Eckler, I'm sorry. Somebody like Austin Eckler out of the backfield, which has been known as a beast out of the backfield. He's a known beast out of the backfield. And then you have Hunter Henry, who can run routes with the best receivers.
True.
So And those are those check down places for the check down king.
Agreed. And we need to just keep Hunter Henry healthy. Also, Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen is not a deep receiver.
He's not.
He's going to be the guy working underneath. Mike Williams should be playing this week.
Mm-hmm.
He had the AC joint injury, and there's been multiple reports. One report said he'd be ready for week 1. Another report said the Chargers are preparing for not having Mike Williams all of September.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, what the fuck? I'm gonna just sit on my hill right here. I'm gonna do the dead weight. Never done this one.
Oh, I don't like that one at all.
Yeah, dude. I believe this game is gonna be at least a 10-point game.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And we're throwing a bomb-ass party. There'll be a highlight video of it.
Yes, there will be.
We'll have our social.
Gaming at YouTube.com.
Yes, sir. We'll have our social distancing. You know, we will be. Now we won't. We're gonna be playing beer pong. We're doing beer pongs, but
everything.
We'll do a temperature check, maybe as a joke before people come in. I don't know. Anyways, should we move on here? We're just dragging this on. There's a blowout. Chargers win. I don't care if I'm a homer or whatever. Cardinals 49ers. Want me to start or you want?
Yeah, you got that one.
Kyle Murray. There's been a trend for 2 years in a row of the second-year players becoming MVPs. 2 years ago it was Patrick Mahomes. Mm-hmm. Last year it was Lamar Jackson.
Mm-hmm. Second year.
Do you believe this year could be Kyle Murray's year?
He has a lot of hype behind him. And warranted hype. I mean, he did good. I mean, he didn't do great, but he did good last year as a rookie. So,
agreed.
Starting rookie.
With nothing but Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah,
essentially.
Exactly. So,
and Larry Fitzgerald's like 90 years old. Essentially, he's as old as you. So
there we go.
Sorry,
that's alright. I just beat you another round.
Not yet, bitch. I live.
But I do believe in the hype around Kyler Murray. Do I think he has enough in him right now in week 1, game 1, no preseason, no fans against the 49ers? No. And I'm a 49er. I mean, I'm a Kyler Murray fan. And I'm a Larry Fitzgerald fan, and you know that.
You're right. But I will say this. The 49ers are very injured. Receivers are injured. Jason Verrett, God bless his soul, his body's not made for football. He's injured. They do got Richard Sherman, though. So.
Yeah, they do got Richard Sherman, who will, I won't say will destroy rookies, but I mean, because Kyler Murray is no longer a rookie, even though he's still on a rookie contract, but.
Yeah. I'm torn on this one. I actually believe that the Cardinals will win this game.
Okay.
That's strictly because of all the injuries to the 49ers.
Okay. I mean, I can't dispute that because through and through, I like the Cardinals more than I like the 49ers. But being realistic, I still put 49ers over Cardinals right now.
Okay. Well, you know what? We'll talk shit.
Yeah, definitely.
In 3 days.
Definitely.
We'll do a recap. Buccaneers, Saints. I believe the Saints are going to blow out the Buccaneers. Okay, I take that back. I believe if this was a couple weeks in, the Saints would blow out the Buccaneers.
So Breeze over Brady is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Brady did not look good last year because of his arm strength. 42 years old. It's
time to hang up the cleats.
Exactly. Mike Evans is out this game. He's technically doubtful, but he's out. Let's be honest, he's out. Last year, the Buccaneers had one person that was doubtful, and he was out for the game. Yes, they have Chris Godwin, they have Gronkowski, they have Fournette.
Learn from that too.
But Brady can only check down at this point. And what Bruce Arians wants, he wants to throw deep. To me, it's a conflict of interest. I believe the Saints win this one. I believe they win it big. Like at least by 14 points.
Yes, I agree.
Really?
I can't. Yeah, no, I can't dispute that at all. Breeze has way too many weapons. Way too many weapons.
Michael Thomas. They have the Chargers kryptonite for a while.
Yeah.
What's his name?
The
The wide receiver. He came from Denver. It's oh my god! I'm having a brain fire. He's a speedy wide receiver. He's a deep receiver. Emmanuel Sanders.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Can you stop?
No.
Winning?
Rio.
We need, oh my god, we need to add some wins to this shit. The Saints defense, they still have Cam Jordan.
Yeah.
I don't, there's Marshawn Lattimore. I don't know anybody on their defense besides that, but I just know that each year they have a decent or to good defense.
Yeah.
Regardless of how butthole lips their head coach Sean Payton.
There you go. That's just a personal.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Butthole lips. Yeah, fuck Sean Payton. Anyways. Alright, moving on. I don't like talking about the Saints or Tom Brady. Mm-hmm. So, because Drew Brees is a soft spot for Charger fans.
Yeah, very true.
Mostly because of revisionist history. He kind of wasn't that good with the Chargers. And then he went to the Saints and had the perfect system for him. He's really good with the Saints. He's Hall of Fame status with the Saints. But revisionist history. Anyways. Last game on the docket. The Cowboys
Monday Night Football
at the Rams, SoFi Stadium, our new stadium that we share with the Rams. And by the way, the Rams don't own the stadium. Everybody thinks Kroenke owns the stadium. Not true. It's actually owned by Statco. And each team pays $1 rent. Even if the Rams own the stadium, what business person would scoff at paying $1 rent for the best stadium in the entire NFL that on game day will be 100% Chargers and there'll be nothing Rams? So everybody that says that the Chargers are just renters, yeah, they are, along with 28 other teams in the NFL. Okay, so fuck off. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyways, we're not even talking about the Chargers. Let's talk about the Cowboys and the Rams. At Rams, Sunday Night Football. Boom. Bounce back. Dak Prescott, he has a lot of hype around him this year. I listen to a lot of NFL podcasts. A lot of NFL people believe that Dak Prescott is going to be
MVP status.
Maybe not MVP, but he's about to get a contract because the Cowboys keep delaying his contract.
Yeah.
He's about to get one of those Patrick Mahomes types contracts.
I don't think he's worth that.
The only thing I think is cool about Dak Prescott is his little warm up, his little.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They got Aaron Donald, potentially the best player in the defensive player in the NFL. That dude is a muscle nugget.
Yeah,
there's no denying that.
I wouldn't even try to dispute that in the slightest bit.
I think the Rams are kind of in trouble on defense though, so I got the Cowboys in this game.
Really?
Yeah. What do you got?
I would say Rams. Why is
that?
Because history. And I won't say history with the team. As an organization, just my history with that team, and I'll leave it at that.
All right, we got. I know I said it was the last game, but that's because the paper that I printed up was bad. We got two more games: Steelers at Giants. What are your thoughts? Monday Night Football, one of the doubleheaders.
I'm going there. I don't think nobody will dispute this ever. For this season, nobody would ever even think about disputing this. Steelers, hands down, Monday Night Football. Even at the Giants' home.
So I saw an interesting statistic.
Ben Roethlisberger is back, by the way.
That is very true. That's actually probably the biggest reason why I picked the Steelers. But with the Giants had the worst home field advantage last year. By far.
And who the hell do they have? They're almost as bad as the Washington Football Club.
Yeah, they have, I don't even know who their quarterback, I forget who their quarterback is.
It's a rookie.
But for the Giants to have the worst home field advantage when we were overrun by opposing fans. Six out of our 8 games, I'd say. I say the Colts and the Texans game, we had a good amount of fans. After that, our bandwagon fell off because we weren't having a good season. And we got overran.
Yeah.
The Giants had a worse home field advantage. That tells you a lot about the support for the Giants and their home field. So therefore, I got the Steelers winning this game handily. It's not even close. It's going to be a boring ass
blowout.
Shoot him, fucking monkey.
It was a cat.
Oh my god! You shot a cat at me, you're a dick. Boom! Ah! Woo! This game's not close. It's a boring game.
Yeah.
And
it's the Steelers on Monday night.
Yeah. Fuck the Steelers, but they're gonna win.
Yeah.
Alright. Now the real last game. Titans at Broncos. I have some thoughts about this game, but I want to hear yours first.
Okay, so you got Drew Lock.
Okay.
Yeah. And then on the other side of the field, you got Derrick Henry. Those are going to be the playmakers in my opinion. In this game.
The X Factors, essentially.
Yeah, the X Factors. And I'm going with Derrick Henry on this. He the first game of the season, he's probably going to try to show that last season wasn't no fluke, and he's here to stay. That's my call.
Okay. I was a big Denver Broncos believer until this week. Not that I necessarily believe in Drew Lock. I believe Drew Lock is. I don't know what I believe in Drew Lock. I just believe that he is die bitch. He had an okay season last year, but at the same time there wasn't much game film on him. He came in towards the end of the season when teams were giving up. So I don't know what to believe on him.
Okay.
However, this week they lost Von Miller.
Yes,
R.I.P. They also lost their number 1 receiver, at least for this game. Von Miller's out for the year. Sutton is our number 1 receiver, my fantasy receiver. They lost him for this week. He had an AC joint injury. I'm gonna shoot you. Oh yeah.
Okay, you wanna just go point blank, huh? Nice try though.
Yes, sir. I now actually believe the Titans are gonna win. I don't believe the Titans are that good. I just believe they're gonna they caught fire at the end of last year.
They did. Man, that's why I think. Oh, you got one. Nice, finally. But that's why I think. That's why I think the Titans are gonna win because of the hype that they got, that little rush that they got last season.
But hype doesn't carry on to the next season.
But that's what I'm saying. I think Derrick Henry has that in the back of his head, like, okay, I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna show the world that it wasn't no fluke. It wasn't no just.
But can he sustain it for the whole season? Do you think?
Only time will tell.
He's a physical back.
Yeah, only time will tell. I mean, he's a big physical back. So I'm sticking with Derrick Henry.
Something to keep in mind is in Denver. that air,
True.
the 5,000 feet up air may play games with them, but I have the Titans winning. You have the Broncos winning, or you have the
Titans.
Okay, so we both got Titans.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so let's just have a quick rundown of our games.
All right.
The very first one for Sunday, Eagles at Washington.
Eagles.
Okay, both got Eagles. Dolphins at Patriots. This is a wobbler.
Yeah, it's a coin flip, but I'll go with Pats. I'm not sure what I said earlier, but I'm probably gonna go with Pats on that one.
You got to support Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Packers at Vikings. I got the I
don't think we said anything.
I'm gonna take the Packers on this one because Aaron Rodgers, and strictly because of Aaron Rodgers. Vikings lost too much on defense. I don't believe in Kirk Cousins.
I'm gonna go with Packers too, strictly because of Aaron Rodgers.
Colts at Jaguars. Philip Rivers. Colts
hands
winning.
down.
Bears at Lions. I got Lions. Are always good early in the year.
Yep, Lions.
Raiders at Panthers. As much as I hate to say that, I got the Raiders.
I'm going Panthers on this one.
Okay.
Panthers.
Jets at Bills. I believe we both got the Bills.
Yes.
Browns at Ravens. We both got the Ravens, even though I believe we both kind of believe in the Browns.
Yeah.
But
I believe in the Browns.
Ravens because it's the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Seahawks at Falcons.
This is the big dispute between us right here.
Right. You got the Seahawks. You still believe Legion of Boom exists. Falcons, I believe it's the every other year thing. You want to make some type of a food bet or a burrito bet, or what do you want to do?
How about?
What you thinking?
We'll do. I'll do a shot of tequila, which I hate, by the way. And you'll do a shot of. Well, a shot of tequila. We both hate tequila, so.
Hey, cheers, tequila. Oh my god. And we ain't gonna pay for good tequila.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
So the loser on week 2 has to do a shot of tequila before we start.
For you guys to see.
Alright, Chargers at Bengals, both got the Chargers. Cardinals 49ers. I think we were different on this one.
Yeah.
I had the Cardinals, you had the 49ers, but or it's not like we're both kind of wobbly on it.
Yeah. That's a coin flip.
Buccaneers at Saints.
Saints, hands down.
Yeah, absolutely. Cowboys at Rams. I got the Cowboys on this one.
And for no other reason than me being a Rams fan, NFC. That's my NFC team. That's what I'll say. That's my NFC team. So for no other reason than that, I'm going to choose the Rams.
All right. Steelers at Giants. Both got the Steelers.
Yeah.
Titans at Broncos. We differ on this one, but it's.
I think it's going to be a close game.
Kind of a wobbler. I think it's actually going to be a very good game to watch, especially after the Chargers win on Sunday. We can just relax and watch these two mediocre teams beat up on each other.
Absolutely.
Anyways, so we'll see you guys next week. I'm Braves on Twitch. Be sure to check out our game channel, UA4 Gaming. It's on YouTube. It's on Twitter. This is Daryl. It's R1 Maniac
_1 on Twitch.
There you go. And you know what? Peace. We'll see you in next week.